explaining. Dima studies at AM21 group, so welcome to this stage.
And hello guys, hello to everybody, and now I want to present this project which called the Hub. And the next slide please. And here is we have a questions, and first of all I will start with question, what is PUB? First, PUB is a pop art production. It is an organization of young and creative people who create works with the style of pop art, and here's examples of these works. And back to Brian. And the next question I want to tell about, when did pop art appear? So, pop art is a direction which appeared in 1950s, in the middle 1950s, and later in the 1950s in the United States of America. Pop art was a challenge of fine art image, and from the inclusion of advertising, comics, books, and etc. In pop art, a material sometimes visually removed from its known context and combined with unrelated material. So the next click. Yeah, and there is, for example, like pop art and minimalism are considered to be art trends, and that precede postmodern art, or some of the earliest examples of postmodern art themselves. And products label and logos figure prominently in these images of selected artists in pop art style, as in suit cans like of Andy Warhol. Next click. And the next image, until that the first works of pop art were created in the Royal University of Art in the United Kingdom by three artists. They were Peter Bletch, Joe Tilson, and Richard Smith. And here's an example of Richard Hamilton's collage. It was the first work which had received the icon status of pop art in the world, and that makes our houses such diverse and attractive. So the next thing. And here's the example of the image of Roy Fox-Lichtenstein. He was the artist too, actually a very popular artist, and was in 20th century. Back to Brian. Yeah. And the next question, how does the work create one wants? And in these slides you can see the image. First of all, you have to know in advance the program Adobe Photoshop to create this work, and you have to create the sketch for future work for the stencils. First of all, when you finish to do these stencils, apply for these colors, and here is three colors like blue, white, and black. So after that, you have to put these stencils on the canvas or another cover, and take the spray can and spray on this canvas. And after this process, of course, it depends on the numbers of stencils and numbers of the colors of this work. And after that, you will have this work. And now I want to show you the video. Click, please. How to create this work. Check it out. Check it.
Where's the sound?
Here's a funny video that I created by for my public in VK, and I will show the real work, and NASA will help me to show you this work. Yeah, thanks. Okay, we'll take some, and here's an example of this work, and it's, I created for my father on his birthday on 50th. Yeah, here's an example of this work.
Like father.
Yeah. So, okay, and back to Pride. The next question, who were the most popular pop art artists in 20th century? Yes, click, please. Yeah, now we can see the artist in the left corner. Here is Robert Fox Lichtenstein and his examples of his works. And in the right corner, in the bottom of the right corner, is Andrew Warhol and his examples of his work. I want to tell you about this work. Robert Fox Lichtenstein took the image from the comics, like I told you between these slides, and he created by himself works like this. And what about Andy Warhol? His works, he used like stencils, like I told you about it, and uses examples of his work. So back to Craig. And the next question, who are the most popular pop art artists in our day? So, and here's examples of our days artists who works in this style. There's a Frank Shepard Fairey, and his name is Obey, like in nickname, and Terry Greta, like a Mr.Brainwash. I think you know this icon image like Obey, and I will tell about this image. So first of all, Shepard Fairey took this image of the Andrew the Giant. He was a wrestler in 1980s, and in 1988 he took this image for his skateboard team, and after that he showed this icon image for his friend and told him that I think that it will be the future icon image and it will be very popular. But his friend said that's not Shepard, it's not really cool image. But Shepard Fairey did not listen to him and he created this image. But the first it was only the face. And then he took the word Obey from the film, which name On the Way. And here's Obey, I think you know this translation of this word. And the giant said to the people, obey for me, obey Andrew. So the next work is What, Progress and Hope. Shepard Fairey created this work for company of Barack Obama when he became a president, and he created this work. And the last work, Make Art Not Why, it's actually a famous work, and I showed you this. Okay, and the next artist, Terry Greta, Mr. Brainwash. He's not so popular like Frank Shepard Fairey, but he was in the film which the name of Exit from the Gift Shop. I think you have already seen this film, and this film you'll be able to see another artist in another way of art, like Banksy, Space Waiter, and actually he was a friend of Banksy, and Banksy said to him to create his new works, and actually after that he went to America and started to create his own works. But I don't think that his works so such creative, because he took some like of this style from Andy Warhol, and I don't think that it's something like new. Okay, so back to Pride. And the next question, who is direct? Okay, who's direct? So direct, it's me, it's my nickname, and I create my original works use the style of pop art. And here's an example of my first work, which is called Savchenko, Nadia Savchenko. I created this work for public in VK. It was 8 March, and I sent to this public, and now maybe it's a real cool work, and in the future I want to send this work for her family, for her mothers, and I think it's great work. And like you see in this work, I take like directions. It means like a direct. It's something like good or something like bad, because now she is in Russian, and what happens with there, and I want to show in this work, yeah, by these directions. So the next work, listen to your heart. Here is a second work I created in 8 March, and I created for girls because I wanted to like to create, express girls, and yeah, I put this image in Instagram and showed to girls. Yeah, and it was amazing work. And here's the example for this one. Next year, it's Mongol, and I created by myself. Why? Because my friend called me like a Mongol because I have like some like these eyes, and I decided to create something like this icon image. Yeah. So next work, and here is yeah, it's funny work. Yeah, here's a juices and in the UFO, and I wrote believe in it. What I want to say in this work that nobody has seen justice, nobody has seen UFO, but I wanted to combine these two images and say believe in it, but you have to believe, but you haven't seen it. And here's the angel, like they are looking at this. This is funny angel on the UFO. And click and force block, yeah. And here is, yeah. It's not funny because I want to tell about this work. I have taken part in a nomination of Ecology of the Earth and became their participant. And I want to read this text. Association of Graphics Designers, fourth block is public association of designers, the art managers who are interested in the solution of environmental problems by means of art. The basic directions of activity of association fourth block are carrying out the international triennial of the ecological poster fourth block. The triennial began in 1999 and takes place every 3 years. So, and I have taken a part in the nomination, and community had to choose from more than 3,500 posters, 1,112 authors, and 3 nominations. So now we have 928 posters from 427 authors. The second stage exhibition of finalists and the winner ceremony will take place in Kharkiv on April 15 to 30, 2015. So more details will be announced on March on this website. If you want, you can check it. So, you're welcome. So back to Pride. Yeah, and you can find us in the internet. And here is like you can find, yeah. And here is and actually you have these informations on your tables. And if you want to check it, please welcome. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dima, for your impact for like modern art and pop art. Maybe someone has some questions.
Yeah.
So is it commercial art? Commercial?
Yeah, it's commercial art, like pop. Pop is a commercial art that I created with an organization, and I sell my work. So if you want to create this work, I can create, and you can buy this work through my organization. But direct, like my nickname, it will be an exhibition maybe in the summer, and I will show my original works which I created in Pop. So take it and you will see information in this website. So thanks.
Thank you so much.